Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate printing a single dimensional array in Java. So, let's get started. If you want to directly print a single dimensional array in Java using the normal print statement like System.out.println, what will happen? So, what will happen on directly printing a single dimensional array like this System.out.println, and here if you print the array using the name of the array, if you are trying to print the array, what will happen? So here as an output you will get the object of the array will get printed. Okay, the elements of the array will not get printed, guys. Rather the object of the array will get printed. Let me show you practically. Okay, for that I'll create a new class. I'll name this class as demo file with main method. Now inside this main method, I'm going to first create an array. Any array I can create, integer array AR is equal to, I'll give the elements also. Like this, some elements into the single dimensional array I'm storing. I've declared the single dimensional array, created it, and also initialized the elements and stored those initialized element into the single dimensional array. Now, if I want to print this array, and if I use a normal print statement, system.out.println and print this array, so you may think that the elements of the array will get printed in the output, but that won't happen. Rather, when you print like this, when you print the name of the array directly like this using the print statements, it will print the object of this array. In the computer memory, whenever you create an array, some memory will be allocated to that particular object. Okay, to the array created object, some memory will be allocated. That memory will have some address and all, right? So that details of that particular object will be printed here. Here you may be thinking that you are printing the elements of the array. Here you are not printing the elements of the array. Rather, you are printing the object which is assigned to this array object, which is assigned to this AR instead. Okay, let me run this and see that in the output console, you will see the hash code of the object getting printed. Okay, this whatever you see here is a hash code. Okay, object related hash code is getting printed here. But I want to print the elements of the array. I don't want to print the object of the array. Rather, I want to print the actual elements of the array. So already I covered in the previous sessions, right? If you really want to print the elements of the array, you have to use either traditional for loop or for each loop, right? Generally, okay? We have to use like this. Int I is equal to 0, index 0, I less than the size of the array. What is the size of this array? You can simply write the name of the array dot one of the predefined variable in Java, that is length, which will find the size of the array, then I plus plus, and here you have to write system.out.println AR of the name of the array, square bracket, and you give the variable I. Now if I run this, you see this will print the object of the array, whereas this traditional for loop, using the traditional for loop, we can print the actual elements of the array. If you run this, the actual elements of the array will be printed like this. Okay, the actual elements of the array will be printed like this. Now, similarly, you can use a for each loop also, right? Which I covered in the previous sessions. You can also use a for each loop to print the elements of the array. How? Here, instead of the traditional for loop, I'm going to use a for each loop. Each and every element of this individual element of the array is of int type, int e colon. The name of the array is AR. Now system.out.println e. Now this will print the elements of the array. Okay, let me run this. You see, this will again print the elements of the array. What if, is there any other way of printing the elements of the array? Instead of printing the object of the array, if I still want to print the array itself, not using the traditional for loop or for each loop, but other way. Yes, there is a way, guys. Okay, there is a way. So here I'll print. So here I'll write system.out.println, some line I'll give, and here I'll show you how to print the array. Instead of printing the object of the array, I want to print the array itself, which includes, when I print the array, the elements which are stored in this array should be printed. So for that to happen, guys, you need to use a predefined class in Java. There is one predefined class in Java known as Arrays class. The name of the class is Arrays guys, okay? So if you want to print the array, okay, using this array name, if you want to print the array along with these elements, not just object of the array, but elements of the array if you want to print. So for that, you have to use a predefined class in Java known as Arrays class. Arrays dot This arrays predefined class in Java has a predefined method known as toString method, okay, which is a static method. So in one of the previous sessions when I covered the static related stuff, okay, let's say there is a class inside that there is a method which is specified with static. Do I need to create an object to call that method? To call that method, do I need to create an object, and using the object reference, do I have to call the predefined methods of the classes? No, right? If that particular method inside the class is static method, I can access that particular method using the class name itself. You see, in this arrays class, there is a predefined static method known as toString. ToString kind of static method is there, which is there inside this arrays class. To call the toString, I need to use the same class name in which the static method is created. Arrays.toString. Okay, I'm just writing like this. Okay, arrays.toString. ToString is the predefined method of ToString is a predefined static method of arrays class. Arrays is a predefined class in Java. Arrays.toString. And here, inside the inside the circular brackets, in the toString, inside the circular brackets, you have to give the name of the array that you want to print. Here, AR is the name of the array. Now, you are still getting the error here, okay? Even though, let me write it again. I'll resolve the error. Wait. Arrays dot Okay, when I write this arrays, I need to import this arrays, guys. I need to import this arrays from java.util package first. Okay, import from java.util package a predefined class known as arrays in Java. Once I import it, the error will be gone. Now arrays.toString, if you write, you see here I need to provide any type of array. It may be boolean array, byte array, char array, double array, float array, integer array, long array, any type of array I can provide. In this case, I would like to provide the integer array. So let me select this one. The name of the integer array is AR. Let me provide that inside the toString. Arrays is one of the predefined classes in Java which belong to the java.util package. To use this arrays class in any Java code, we have to import this arrays class from java.util package of Java library. After that, you can, using this arrays class, you can call the toString method, which is the static predefined method of the arrays class, arrays.toString. In the toString, you need to provide the name of the array that you want to print. Now hold the mouse on toString and arrays.toString will return you the string. Okay. So this you can print it out if you want. Okay. You can directly print it out, or you can store into something and print it, or directly you can print it out like System.out.println. Here inside the circular brackets, you provide this arrays.toString AR. Now see in the output console, what will be printed? The array will be printed along with the elements of the array. You see, instead of printing the object of the array here, when I print this arrays.toString AR, okay, AR is the name of the array. You see, the exact array is getting printed with the elements of the array. Exact array is getting printed. So these are the ways of printing the array, guys. Okay, printing the array. If you directly print an array, you'll get the object of the array getting printed. If you print the array like this, arrays.toString of array, in this case, it will print the array with exact elements which are stored in the array. You can also print the elements of the array by using the traditional for loop or for each loop also. Okay. So these are the ways of printing the arrays in Java, guys. Okay. These are the ways of printing the arrays in Java. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.